The FAA is reducing flights in and out of Newark Liberty International Airport for the foreseeable future. Now, this move follows a slew of delays and cancellations due to tech issues and air traffic control shortages that we've been reporting for weeks. For now, only 28 arrivals and 28 departures will be allowed per hour until runway construction is complete sometime next month. We've got the right person to give us some insight into all of this. CBS News senior transportation correspondent Kris Cleave is here with me in Studio 55 to break it all down. You know, I don't understand the relative nature of those numbers. Do we know how they arrived at those numbers exactly and what that means now for folks flying through this busy airport?
Sure. Quick history lesson. Back in 2016, when Newark was capacity controlled, or the FAA set these limits every day, it operated at a peak maximum of 77 operations an hour. We're talking about 56 operations an hour now. So that's clearly down from when things are going normally. This number isn't that much different than what the daily constraints the FAA has been implementing sort of as needed. And the idea was to bring the traffic down to a manageable level for not only the airport conditions, meaning one of the runways being out of service, but also the ongoing staffing situation with air traffic control. June 15th, that runway project is supposed to be finished Monday through Friday, which opens up that runway for use, which is why June 16th, you see the number of departures jump up to 34 an hour. So they move from 56 to 68, still well below, in theory, the max for that airport. And that's factoring in FAA staffing. And also during the summer, you get weather. Like we're going to see delays today at all three New York airports because of the weather conditions that are expected to move through.
And this is a component of something you have been saying, which is that it is safe to fly in and out of Newark and the regional airports, but it is one of the busiest airports in the country. So what does this mean ahead of a expectedly busy Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah, so you slow the pace down because you want to present a workload that, one, can navigate the airport without causing backups, and two, not overwork the controllers that are handling the various levels of airspace. So that's the thought process here with why they picked the numbers they did. Looking to Memorial Day weekend, United, who operates the bulk of the flights out of Newark, feels like they have figured out the right volume of flights for their operation that they can run fairly reliably. A couple of caveats, though. If the weather gets bad, that's going to cause delays. If air traffic controller staffing goes below what's expected, that's going to cause delays. That's out of control of the airlines. So, you know, certainly if you have an international trip out of Newark, I'm not too concerned there because they prioritize the international departures. They're well aware that these are summer vacations people are taking. It's also really expensive to cancel a big wide body flight.
Yeah.
So those have been operating pretty well throughout. You just got to be prepared for the potential of delays for the things that are outside of everyone's control.
Watch the weather, get to the airport early at the very least. Kris, great to see you.
Thanks so much.